Okay, that's still hot. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, brother.
Christian. I dealt with your other buddy, Powell.
Yep.
Many years ago.
Yep, yeah, he quit. He said it wasn't for him.
Yeah. Where is he?
Good.
This here is an art.
Huh?
This is an art.
Yeah, but with the older ones are very hard to do.
Oh yeah? The newer cars are easier?
Oh, I will be done. And hopefully it's the same as ignition. You
Yeah,
don't
I know.
anything about this car, right?
I have nothing about it.
What are you gonna do with it? Like play
Just-
with it or?
Just try and fix it up, use it for work here and there.
Oh, these used to be good cars, man.
I know, they really are. I love them.
You can turn it to a Marauder.
Yeah, those are nice too.
It's just the exhaust and the bumper, same engine.
If you're able to make a remote work for it,
I think I can get you a
Then-
remote. Open the door, and yeah, I tried to program a remote for you.
I appreciate it. It's pretty clean though, man. Oh, besides this. That's all right.
Huh?
Do you mind if I show you a little station?
Oh yeah, you're fine.
All right, cool.
Yeah, you can do it.
You got everything you need.
Yes, sir.
Wow, that's awesome.
Detroit Lock LLC.
Detroit Lock LLC. 313-828-6558. Do these cars have the chips in the key?
Yeah, and sometimes like they really pain in the butt, those older ones, because it's like the first security, the Ford design.
Right.
those-
Tip. What was it? Pats. Yeah.
Yep. So it's like pain in the butt. Hopefully it will go smooth. I got the code. See, that's how the key code look and everything.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
And then your little computer just knows how to laser cut it.
Yep. So you put the code 06 search. So you got the 313. The cut ends with 313. Yep. And then you put it in. Boom, boom, boom. And then it's gonna cut.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
You like doing this?
Oh yeah, I love it.
How long you been doing it?
A little over 7 years.
Nice.
Yeah, a little over 7 years. My van is usually not that mad, but you know, like you want to do the same, like everything in the rush. That's what's happening, you know.
It's still very organized in my
Oh, yeah.
opinion,
I
compared
know
to
where-
some people.
Oh yeah, I know where everything is.
Right.
I don't have much space in here, so I gotta keep it this way. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I got a jump box for it too.
I got it too.
Oh, you sure?
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna put 2 of them. We're gonna put. How big is your jump box?
Pretty big.
Okay.
I used to have that exact same one. I love those.
Oh, this?
This one,
Oh yeah.
the JNC.
Yeah,
they're very
this
good.
is, so with the problem with this one though, when you're programming, this is good like to boost, but
Right.
not when you keep it. But when you have 2 of those, it's good, you know.
Right. I like the GNC one because it charges when you start it too.
Yep.
That's the best part.
Yeah, that's a really good part. Let's see.
That's awesome. That's so quick.
See if the top down's gonna do it. See, the security blinks.
Oh yeah.
It will not start. I mean, we'll crank, but will not start.
Right.
Second. Forward.
Hopefully it starts.
Yeah. Learning fail. Okay. Let's see. Different one. Because this is a very weird car. Old Pro Path.
Oh, sorry. I'm just gonna add a little bit of oil to it real quick. While he's programming that, add a little bit of motor juice. See if we can get this in there without spilling nothing. I'm not too sure. Call that good. A little bit of spillage, never hurt. Right on the exhaust manifold. Beautiful. Oh, it cranks.
It will start. It just takes a second for the program to kick in.
Yeah.
And I gotta see if we can program the remote. Yeah, like he works on the door too.
Nice.
I want to change it. You can pull it out.
Oh,
Oh!
oh man.
That's how we do it.
That's awesome. Start it right up. Purrs like a kitten.
Oh yeah. Good
That's
fun.
nice.
Oh, they only walk 17 miles. That's nothing, bro.
Yeah, right. Who knows how long it hasn't ran for. Oh, B. That is awesome. I cannot believe this thing just started right up, man. I am excited much more now. Any dead bodies? No, it just looks like some maintenance. This is gonna be awesome. You can hear the fuel pump kicking on every time. Sounds good. I can pay you cash?
Yep, it's fine.
All right. Well, thank you,
Appreciate
brother.
it, brother. Thank
Nice
you
to
so
meet
much.
you.
Yep,
Thank
yep.
you. All right, Detroit Locksmith, 313-828-6558. If you guys need a key made, you saw it done right there. Let's start this puppy up. All right. Boom. Boom. Here we go. Like a kitten. I'm telling you. No misfire or anything. Let's give her a little beans. Low loving. Oil pressure looks good. All right, moment of truth. These things are known for the transmission heading out. Let's get a little bit of drive action. Oh, it feels like drive. Oh my goodness gracious. And it moves under its own. Oh. Brakes are a little locked up. And the flat tires don't help. But it rolls. Let's try reverse. Oh yeah? And it goes into reverse. That is just crazy. Yeah, it's good. Look at this. We got power pedals that move. Seatbelts dinging away. It's not overheating, but it's also not getting to temp, which is kind of weird. It's kind of charging, but I don't think it's too sure. It's doing something weird. I'm just not going to pay it any mind. I might actually turn it off and see what it does. Yeah, it's still charging weird. Who knows? I would be down to throw a new alternator on it just for fun. Or it could just be the battery too that's smoked. Need a new headlight on the... Yeah, you know what? It's probably the headlights and whatnot that are draining the old girl. Let's turn that off. Alright, that's a little better, I think. It needs a little bit of body work right here, okay? I'm not gonna tell you it doesn't. It definitely does, but it's got the orange turn signal lights. That's an interesting one. Exhaust is just purring away. Bumpers seen better days for sure. When you're going down the road, that's just gonna, yep. So we can look for a new bumper for it. First things first, right? Or even just try and screw it back in, but I don't know what all that's gonna do for us. Let's look underneath and see how she's looking. I see a rear axle there with what looks like to be a new rear cover. That might be nice. Tires are just absolutely finished. This one's got wind in it though. How's the rust looking? You know, she's seen better days I think on the rust scale, but let's see under here. I mean, she's solid, so right here is kind of the bad spot. Oh, and up there a little bit. That's all right. How bad can it really be? We got a muffler leak right there, that's for sure. That's fine, we can fix that. I wonder if there's any oil leak. No, it looks pretty dry at the moment. There's no way this thing isn't warm. I'll be dipped, it ain't warm yet. Well, does that mean it's overheated? Nope, not. Oh, I see a Motorcraft oil filter in there. Got this little Hobo Freight air compressor that we're gonna try and use. Hopefully it works. I don't think I've ever used this before, considering the wiring is still tied up like this, so I guess we'll see how she fares. Alright, where do I need this? Right about yonder. Right? Oh, no, I'm missing something. Well, ain't that a shame. Just did all that for nothing. Nope. Now something smells stinky. I'm just not sure what. Huh. Alright, so I've got my Altel scanner hooked up here. I kind of wasn't recording for a little bit just because I was trying to figure out what's going on here, but basically the car's been running for a minute now, and as in a minute I mean 30. So she's pretty warm. I don't think it's overheating, but I had to manually kick on the fan with the scanner because I don't know, it just wouldn't kick on. Now I've got it on. Feels like it's doing some cooling. The coolant temp sensor is right here. I'm kind of wondering if the sensor's gone bad, and maybe because it's just always reading, you know, negative freezing 1,000 degrees cold, it can't tell the fan to kick on. Maybe. That's my guess. Maybe there's a blown head gasket, who knows? No, I hope not. That fan's helping cool it down. So, oil pressure's good, oil level's good. The battery does not charge, well, it charges, but it doesn't hold a charge, so we'll have to figure that out. Let's see if the guy has heat out of this thing. Vent. Yep. Definitely got heat. Oh yeah, it's just blowing things everywhere in my face. That's nice. Radio. Let's see what kind of speakers we got in here, eh? How does a guy change the station? Out seek.
Without your spirit, it's only a game. Hennessy, the spirit of the Detroit Pistons. 21 plus only.
Got a nice little sound system going for it. Heat. Still there. Out shut, out shut. I'll be, man. This is such a nice car. I wonder why they just abandoned it. Fuel door opens right up. We've got a jack, a gas tank, a little rag, some jumper cables, some cleaning stuff, new windshield wipers, fuel pump shutoff switch. That's pretty neat. Looks like you've got a manual trunk release here too, or a fuel door release. Look at that. Man, got our nice spare tire there, just chilling. I almost want to throw this puppy on there, drive her around, but nope, we're gonna wait till we get some wheels for it. But I'm gonna call that good. I'm gonna get a sensor sent over and some stuff for an oil change. Turn this fan on again. No, it doesn't want to let me. Alright, that's fine. I'm happy with that. I'm very happy with the results of this car. I did not think it would be that easy, honestly. I thought, you know, the guy was gonna struggle a little. Look, even the driver's side window goes up and down. How about passenger? So, who needs a passenger window? I mean, really. Very nice. I'll be. That's it, eh? Take our NOCO off. It's charging up a little bit. It's got 9 volts now. I bet you if that thing ran for a good while, it'd probably, you know, do its little thing. But all right, I got a lockout to go do. All right, so I got a new battery for the old girl. I figure we'll give that a shot and see if it helps the coolant gauge at all. And I also got a new sensor for it that I might as well just throw in there for funsies. Is this still hot? Yeah, it's still warm, not hot, but rather warm. Alright, our coolant temp sensor is right around yonder, which I should be able to easily get to somewhat with our little adjustable Amex here. Alright, yep, so we're going to take this clip off first. That doesn't look burned. Not that it would be, it's a signal wire. Then our battery, that's definitely bigger than a 10 mil, which is what I brought, of course. It's probably a 12. Working out here in the dark, y'all. I ain't got nothing better to do right now, so figured why not. Is this a 10 mil? Sure as heck isn't. Let's see if the old trusty dusty can do something here. I'm not too sure of it though. This might be one of those situations, you know, where she just can't do it. I don't know, we'll see. I feel like she might have it in her. Yeah, it's turning a little bit. Little by little. Oh, there you go. Now it's just fully loose. You gotta love that. Go ahead and try this one here. See if she'll give us the same treatment. I didn't bring all my tools out here yet just because I'm trying to, I guess, deal with it. Alright, this one's gonna need a little. Come on, old girl. There we go. Get that out of the way yonder. Now we've got this, which I think is a 10 mil. How convenient. That one's also a 10 mil. That's not so convenient because I can't get to that with a short socket. Okay, yeah, I can just kind of maybe doohickey this out of the way here if it lets me. Let's see. No, it's a Ford. They don't really let you doohickey anything. Alright, I'll go ahead and loosen this just a smidge here if I can. Thing's seen better days, I can tell you that right off of the rip. Oh, there we go. We still get a little twist out of it. Sometimes I wish my fingers, I could use them as like a little wrench, you know. I mean, you can, but you know what I mean. If you had like the dexterity of a wrench on your fingers, you'd be going places, I'll tell you what. Alright, can I work this any better. Probably can't. Tell you what. Yep. Stick that over yonder. Yank this puppy out of there. Big old battery. Whew. Interstate 65. No date marking on it, so who knows? Could be as old as dirt. Alright, I think it was negative on the left and positive on the right. Yep, that looks about right. This one's actually nice and gives us a little handle, so we can just schmooze it on in there. It's not liking something here. Oh no, it likes it. That's alright. That's alright. There we go. Put that down and through. Can I maybe get the... No, that's staying like that. Understood. My apologies for even bringing it up. But you know what? She's not gonna like it. So here's the dealio with that. Now, listen, bud. Gonna have to squeeze you through here somehow, one way or another. All right. So let's work this out and figure out what we're feeling here. Holy moly, Christ almighty. Oh, there we are. Thank you. All right. See, now we're getting places. Now, go ahead and tighten this puppy back down. We can get our bolt for this one here. Stick that in. Can I get anything out of that puppy? Probably not, but I guess I'll try it anyways. Why not? Better than nothing, eh? That's a little trick you can do. Take your socket out and just go till it gets loose. Alright, that's pretty tight. Let's get our positive on yonder. Okay. Got our negative on there. Nothing exploded yet. That's good news. Lower that back down. Alright, and let's go ahead and tighten this puppy back up. Alright, that's pretty tight. Let's get this one back nice and tight on there. Kind of working against me here, but we'll make it work. There we go. Once I get this thing actually moving under its own, you know, wheels and whatnot, I guess we'll bring it in the shop, actually tighten everything how it should be. Not that I'm not tightening everything as much as I can, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. And this thing just tightens and tightens and tightens away, eh? Alright. Starting to feel it get tight now, I think. Either that or that's the terminal about to break off. Guess we'll find out together here. That's pretty tight, I'd say. All right, now for the engine coolant temp sensor thingy, that's right here. We're gonna go ahead and try and slide this puppy up in there. Oh yeah, it's gonna be tight as heck, but we'll get it. Carefully. Kind of move that wire out the way there so you can see a little better. Oh man, that is on there good. Holy. Oh, there we go. Whew. Took a little bit of elbow grease. That never hurt nobody. I think I'm gonna go with this one now. That should be good to thread out by hand now. Yep. Okay, that's still hot. Rookie mistake. Man, after giving it 4 or 5 hours, you'd think the thing would, you know. Yeah, there really wasn't much pressure in there, but all right. Guy just took a bath in that. That thing done squirted in your guys' face. Sorry about that. We're gonna go ahead and get our new sensor here. Now they had 2 different kinds. I wasn't sure which one it was, so I just grabbed them. Man, look at this. I done created a mess everywhere. I'll be. Whoops. That's all right. She'll dry off. All right. So we've got 2 sensors here. We've got one that looks like that, which really looks like that one, really, to be honest. So it probably is that one, but let's check this one here. Nah, just based off of the threads, it's this one. All right. So now, hopefully it doesn't spew everywhere. I'm gonna do this with a rag this time. It shouldn't, considering I opened the cap now. And it already spewed all over my face. That helps too. All right, yeah, it's pretty much out. Yep, okay. So here's our old one. Yeah, that looks pretty like it's seen better days. All right, we'll try our new one out, see if that does us any good. Now that's gonna be a process to work in because of that, whatchamacallit. It's got Loctite on it, or a little thread sealant, so. But it should be all right, we'll make it work. Man, I still can't believe that. I just wasn't really thinking, I guess. I've done so many of these, and usually after it sits for a while, it doesn't still have pressure in it. It wasn't a lot of pressure, don't get me wrong, but with a small entrance like that and all the heat for sure just rised to the highest point, which I'm sure is right here. You know, it wasn't fun for it by any means. But yeah, I'm lucky it wasn't hot. I would have just been on epic fails. It's starting to get tight, so that means I either cross-threaded it or the thread sealant's doing its job. Not really sure which, but we'll find out soon enough. It was pretty tight, even old, so I'm gonna go ahead and say that it's probably threaded in there correctly. It's just, you know, a little workout. Yeah, see, now I'm getting worried because it's getting abnormally tight. That's alright, we'll just keep fighting through it. She'll work her way out. Yeah, you can see all that gunk coming out. I don't believe that. That's as much as it'll go. It's gotta go more. She really don't wanna. That's like starting to be all she wrote. That's all she wrote. So we'll try that out. Coolant all up in the sensor. That's alright. Click. Alright, it's either gonna go well or kinda well. Hope it doesn't spew everywhere. I guess that's kinda what it looked like. I don't remember. But we'll see what she does. Okay, let's get everything moved. Old sensor, put that in the box. This, that. All right. So the moment of truth now is going to be, do we have power first? Doesn't look like it. Oh, we got power. All right. Started right up. I don't see the temp gauge even do any little dancey dance. It's a little warm, I think, so. New battery. Last problem it could be is the cluster, I would guess. I'm gonna have to check wiring on it too. But just wanted to see what it would do at least. Turn our lights on now. Look at that. Nice little green glow. Panel up, down. There you go, you can dim it. That's neat. We got brake lights, license plate. Are we spewing coolant? No, it's not spewing it. thermostat's not open yet, so maybe it has cooled down a little bit. It really wasn't that hot. Seems like it's running pretty well on its own with the lights on and whatnot. Let's turn on hazard lights. Oh, they were on. That light's out. That light's fine. Gotta replace all that. That's all right, we'll get there. Fan is currently off. You can see a clutch down there. Keeps trying to kick on. I don't know why. It's commanded to be off. Auto lamp, I'll be. This old girl's even got the auto lamp function. Yeah, that temp gauge is Zoch Zero Nada. But that shouldn't be too hard to fix, so we'll figure that one out after. Nice. All right. We can lock that up now. Well, we did a lot today. Spilled coolant everywhere. Doesn't look like it's leaking. So that's good news. Should probably clear up all this coolant though from all these other sensors. That's just gonna soak it all up. Alright, get our toolage going on here. We're gonna return this sucker, or I might even just throw it in, depends how I feel. I'm wondering when these lights are gonna shut off. Okay, that's closed. Alright, go ahead and close it. Look, we even got a little hood light. Fancy. I'm gonna leave that rag there. That's pretty good progress, I feel like, for the first day. We got a key made for it, got it started and running, checked the oil, filled the oil, put a new battery in it, new engine coolant temp sensor. Didn't fix our issue, but we'll get there. Not too sure if these auto headlamps are supposed to turn off or what. Doesn't seem like they're doing it. I wonder why. Push interior lights. Alrighty guys, that's going to conclude today's episode. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like, comment down below, subscribe for more, and we'll see you in the next one.